Muy buenos a todos, chicos, chicas, reyes, reinas, bienvenidos a un nuevo vídeo para el canal. Hoy seguimos con la misión legendaria de Neuvillette, episodio 3 ya. En el episodio anterior estuvimos investigando aquí, leyendo los documentos, quién podría ser la persona que está amenazando a Kiara. Kiara es una melusina que hace poco recibió pues una carta de amenaza, donde pues la decían que si no dejaba a la policía, por así decirlo, porque ya es policía, pues iban a hacerle cosas malas, por así decirlo. Entonces, pues, el episodio anterior estuvimos investigando entre los documentos, descubrimos que Charlotte, pues, nos puede intentar ayudar, por así decirlo.
Monsieur Neuvillette?
¿Y qué está sonando ahí? Ah, vale, la gente se extraña porque, pues, no es normal. La gente no ve normal que Neuvillette salga, es como algo muy raro.
Looks like we got lucky today. There's hardly anyone around.
What should we do next? Oh, Traveler, can you still hear the voices from the fountain?
Podría probar a beber algo de agua primigenia.
Perhaps leave the investigation to me. I need you to take a few steps back and keep a safe distance.
A safe distance? Neuvillette, what exactly are you?
Yes.
Oh, it's glowing!
Bueno. Hola. Cosa. Conforme la fontana luz se ilumina, un repentino mareo te nubla los sentidos. Vale. Nos estamos metiendo en la fuente. La última vez no salió bien. ¿Qué ha pasado? Todo parece distinto. Seguiré adelante a ver si encuentro algo. Nos acabamos de meter en un mundo paralelo. Vale. No puedo ni correr siquiera. Tuve que ir ahí como andando. Y hemos perdido, no puedo saltar tampoco. Hemos perdido a Paimon. Y nos hemos metido como en el pasado, ¿no? O como en las memorias de... ¿Cómo mola?
Thank you for bringing us here, Monsieur Neuvillette. The court of Fontaine is truly incredible. There's so many things I've never seen or heard before.
I understand your excitement, but there's no need to thank me. Although I have responded to your wishes, it was not without personal interest. Melusine's special sight make them especially suited for joining the Maréchaussée Phantom. I'm certain you'll become an indispensable part of Fontaine's detective force.
I know, but I'm really glad to be of help. Not only can I repay you for your kindness, but also, it feels like my life has become a lot more meaningful.
But a meaningful life also comes with its risks.
It's definitely the safest to just stay in the village, but I want to see the outside world nonetheless. In truth, I've never really understood the purpose of my existence, or what I'm capable of contributing to this world. For almost 20 years, we've stayed in our village without finding any answers. That's why we wanted to leave our village and look for the meaning of our existence elsewhere.
Le pasa lo mismo que a Neuvillette, ¿no?
I understand your confusion. In fact, I feel the same way. I too came here for an answer to my questions about my own existence.
Really? Could you tell us what we should do to fit in as you did? The truth is, many people threw rocks at us today and told us to go back to our village. It hurt a lot when they hit me in the head, and I tried really hard not to cry.
Joder, pobrecita, tío.
Logically speaking, both time and effort are essential when different species attempt to peacefully coexist. It will be a difficult road ahead, with countless obstacles to overcome. Different identities and ways of thinking all contribute to strengthening the barrier between one another. Removing it will be no easy feat. There aren't many suggestions I can share, because just like you, I haven't fully integrated into this society. Despite my social status, I am still an outsider.
Oh, I see. Let's all do our best then. I'm confident that we'll find the meaning of our existence one day.
I believe in you, but you shouldn't lose sight of the difficulties ahead. If you run into any trouble, I suggest that you inform Vautrin, the captain of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol.
Huh? Is he the person I met in the Palais Marmonia earlier?
Yes? Do you have any concerns?
That stone-faced human. He didn't even bother to look at me when I tried talking to him. It felt like he wasn't interested in anything but work.
He is an earnest man. There will be plenty of opportunities to work together in the future, so please try to get along.
Tengo dos teorías ahora mismo. Tengo la teoría de que a lo mejor el que ha lanzado la carta... Es que no os he contado esto, ¿vale? Porque fue en el primer episodio. Pero Neuvillette nos dijo que tenía dos amigos, ¿vale? Carola, ¿vale? Que es la que acabamos de ver, que dice que luego se acabó quitando la vida, dejémosla ahí. Y luego había otro que acabó siendo aislado, o algo así dijo. Entonces tengo mis dos teorías. A lo mejor el que le ha escrito la carta es una persona racista que no aguanta a los melusines, como podéis haber visto, como habéis visto, pues la gente no aceptaba, a día de hoy como que sí, pero la gente como que no aceptaba las melusinas. Y pues a lo mejor a día de hoy hay alguien que tampoco las acepta y le ha escrito eso para joderla. O, mi segunda teoría, es que el que le haya escrito la carta sea el otro amigo de Neuvillette, que también era una melusina, si no recuerdo mal, o no me acuerdo, pero a lo mejor es el otro amigo que no aguanta eso, o yo qué sé, ¿sabes? Tengo esas dos teorías. No son muy buenas, pues son teorías, es lo que hay. Vale, esta ya es Carola cuando ya se ha convertido en policía, ¿no?
Hello, can I help with anything?
Thanks, but no need.
Oh,
Ves como que la gente no las acepta. Pero bueno.
hello, I'm Carol, a melusine. Is there anything you need help with?
Get away from here! I'm calling the guards.
También te digo, joder. O sea, me parece mal cómo la tratan, pero yo, si soy policía o guardia, no me acerco a una persona que está tranquilamente andando y digo, oye, ¿te puedo ayudar en algo? O sea, ya me piden ayuda a ellos, ¿no?
Please, calm down. I don't mean to cause any harm.
Vamos.
Hard to
Qué
say.
pobrecita, ¿sabes? Que la están tratando fatal, pero...
Yeah, we should probably stay away from these monsters. Haven't you realized? Strange incidents have been increasing ever since they came.
Why should we trust this species from who knows where anyway? I can't believe Neuvillette allowed them into the court of Fontaine just like that.
Exactly. That so-called Chief Justice even granted them official positions. Not only that, but they're now responsible for investigating cases as well. I swear, there's some hidden agenda at play here.
Go away! Quit acting innocent!
I'm not leaving. I won't let you say bad stuff about him. We joined the Mare Chaussee Phantom and solved lots and lots of cases. We've never done anything wrong.
Solving cases? With Neuvillette in cahoots with you. You could have fabricated it all, and no one would know. So tell me, how can you guarantee that you melusines aren't involved in anything that occurred recently?
Joder, pobrecita, macho.
Didn't I tell you before? Don't go advertising if you're not a good talker.
Vautrin?
Aside from spreading unjustified rumors, if you continue insulting members of the Mare Chaussee Phantom, the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol has every right to subject you to interrogation.
Vale, creo que este es el colega de Neuvillette. Es decir, os he dicho que tenía como dos colegas. Vale, pues este es uno y esta es la otra. Pues tengo mi teoría de que este podría ser el que le ha escrito la carta a la otra. Por miedo, a lo mejor lo ha hecho por miedo a que otra melusina se quite la vida igual que lo hizo su amiga. No lo sé.
There have indeed been an increase in cases recently, perhaps due to the shifting currents of conspiracy, and I understand your concern. However, there's been no evidence pointing towards melusines being involved.
Even the captain of the security patrol is on their side. Neuvillette's newly reformed police force is already corrupt to the core.
How can two completely different species possibly coexist?
You heard that?
Yeah. I don't understand. Why won't anyone believe us?
There have been rumors saying that you were born from calamity, and that you inherently bring danger to those around you. There are countless negative rumors about you floating around in Fontaine. It's near impossible for you to become a part of this society. Best if you give up before it's too late.
Ves, como que él no tiene muchas esperanzas.
Monsieur Neuvillette said that we needed to put both time and effort in. I don't know how long it'll take, but I can at least try making my best effort. I still want to try a little harder. Thank you for bailing me out earlier. Okay, I won't be taking any more of your time. I painted a lot of flyers last night, so I have to stay and hand them out to everyone.
Bueno, claro, ahora que lo pienso es imposible que sea este tío, ¿no? O sea, este tío no puede vivir 400 años, y esto creo que fue hace muchos años.
Give them to me.
Claro, ahora que lo pienso.
You're not gonna take them away, right?
We'll hand them out together. The faster we get this done, the sooner we can head back.
Vale, pues mi teoría de que es ese tío, olvidadla, ¿vale? Porque acabo de dar cuenta de que es imposible que sea él, porque coño, esto fue hace años ya, es decir, no puede ser, ¿vale? Pero bueno, me imagino que será la primera, ¿no? Que a lo mejor hay alguien que todavía no acepta las melusinas y las quiere fuera del tema de policía, ¿sabes? Y estos son los... O sea, ahora mismo estamos en los recuerdos de la fuente, imagino, no de Neuvillette.
Monsieur Neuvillette, what's this?
Medals of Peace, awarded to you and Vautrin. Thank you for your continued dedication in the past 5 years. You've taken one small step forward in helping Melusines gain the trust of humans.
I think I'll pass.
Hey, don't say that. We wouldn't have made it this far without you. It won't be long before Melusines begin living peacefully with the humans. Just the thought of it makes me happy.
Don't keep your hopes up. We've barely scratched the surface. There's still a long way to go before that dream of yours comes true.
You blockhead! Don't ruin the mood!
Vautrin brings up a good point. The trust humans have placed in you is still very fragile. Any small incident could undermine the hard work you've put in. Please be on your guard for the next few days.
Yes, sir.
No, va a haber una cagada.
Okay, got it!
Va a haber una cagada porque, repito, Neuvillette nos dijo que su amiga pues se quitó... se fue a otro barrio.
Medal of Peace? Peace isn't going to give us back what's rightfully ours.
Are you sure we should do this? We're no match for Neuvillette, even with all our powers combined. What if...
Nah, not gonna happen. As long as he remains in his position, there's no chance he'd take us out personally. There are rules even he must comply with in the political sphere. Unless he wants to become an enemy of Fontaine. So quit worrying and just go ahead with it. I've already planned out the murder. Once we lay the blame on the Melusines as the person who brought them to the court of Fontaine, Neuvillette will be left with no excuse.
I guess you're right. Ugh. If he just left things the way they were, it never would have come to this. But he's forced our hand. Time to teach him a lesson.
Buah, qué cagada, chaval. La madre que me parió. De lo que es capaz la gente.
Turn the murderer in!
De lo que es capaz la gente por no aceptar a una persona diferente a ellos.
Melusines can't be trusted! That goes for Neuvillette too!
Qué espadazo en la cara tiene, tío. Claro, y por esto se acabó...
Peaceful coexistence? What a joke. Get out of the court of Fontaine and don't ever come back!
Ay, pobrecita, de verdad. Pero a ver, esto ha sido toda la vida, realmente. Y me gusta porque poco a poco las misiones y Genshin y en general se pone como más serio. Más adulto, por así decirlo, y eso me gusta.
The results of the investigation are in, Captain Vautrin.
Go on.
There is no direct evidence, but reasonable inference indicates that the ones controlling the situation are supporters of the old regime, whose interests have been undermined by the reform. They tricked Miss Carroll into going to the crime scene and pressed charges against her. After that, they incited panic among the people in order to make Monsieur Neuvillette confess to his mistakes and yield up power. The guards were stopped by the enraged mob and couldn't intervene in time. Miss Carroll chose to sacrifice herself to pacify the situation.
And she called me a blockhead. A little investigation would have cleared things up. Why didn't she wait until we'd established the truth? She didn't have to prove her innocence like that.
The situation had rapidly escalated to a physical altercation between infuriated citizens and the guards. Miss Carroll might have thought there was no better plan.
That is indeed something she'd do.
Captain Vautrin, should I present these results to Monsieur Neuvillette right away?
There's no need. Notify the guards to restrict public access to all information.
Restrict access to... Wait.
There's something I've never told Carol. I had a little sister named Ilaria who passed away when I was very young. She's just like Carol in every possible way. Innocent, kind, always believing the best of people. People like her are the most vulnerable to deception and betrayal. From the moment I met Carol, I knew that she'd be easily manipulated by others. I kept a cold demeanor and tried lecturing her into giving up.
Looks like she was unfazed by that.
Yes. In fact, some of her spirit must have rubbed off on me instead. Because I too began working towards that pie-in-the-sky dream of hers. I should have known. Those cowards don't have the guts to confront Neuvillette. They even avoided causing trouble for me. They were after Carol all along. Can you understand how I feel? Right now, there's only one thought on my mind.
La venganza nunca es la solución.
Only through bloodshed can their debt be repaid.
Ojo por ojo y nos quedamos todos ciegos.
I understand, but I'm certain Monsieur Neuvillette wouldn't accept that as a solution.
That's exactly why we need to keep this a secret. Give me the list of suspects. What happens after this has nothing to do with any of you. I will take responsibility for everything.
¿Qué va a hacer? ¿Va a matar a todos los que han participado en esto? No jodas. Vale. En el episodio de mañana veremos qué ocurre con todo esto, ¿vale? Me está intrigando, debo decir, me gusta. Es que me gusta que Genshin Impact se ponga más adulto, o sea, las historias de antes eran un poco más pero ahora infantil como que están siendo muy adultas. Espero que os haya gustado, que lo hayáis disfrutado y nada, nos vemos mañana. Adiós, gracias por ver. Adiós.